Put your hand in there. Do it now. Drop it now.
Guapo, get this bitch.
On the ground. Do it now. Control your gun.
Let's go, Guapo, my boy.
Morning in Palm Coast, Florida, a civilian reported 2 suspicious persons parked in a U-Haul truck under a bridge. A sole officer was sent to investigate.
Money. Did this lady just ask the cop for the money?
Sheriff's office.
Where you going, lady? If you think about it, a U-Haul truck is a portable apartment if you do it right.
Sheriff's
Set
office.
up a house in your U-Haul, and you could drive it. It's the world's cheapest RV. No, actually though, am I on to something? What if I just want to buy a U-Haul truck? I'm looking at a 2016 right now for $9,700. I'm sick of this. I'm buying a fucking box truck. Oh, this cop doesn't give a.
U-Haul went southbound on North Ocean Shore. Seems to be occupied one time.
Oh. Hey, if I'm a cop rolling around that SRT, I'm not worried about catching the U-Haul truck either. I'm about to floor my shit. I'm gonna let him get ahead so I can go 200 miles per hour in my cop car. Bro is trailing this U-Haul at 10 miles per hour right now.
Deactivate your license sirens, please.
10-4, they're on.
Pursuit is not authorized.
10-4.
Copy, pursuit not authorized.
North Ocean Shore coming up the driftway.
What do you mean?
Flagler, I advise, turn off your lights and sirens. Pursuit is not authorized.
Still going southbound North Ocean Shore. Doing the speed limit.
Please go up the Flagler. I'll set up state at like 20 minutes.
So is it because it's going so slow the pursuit's not authorized? How is it not authorized?
Pursuit authorization was denied. Officers are still permitted to deploy stop sticks under the Flagler County pursuit policy, which classifies
Hey,
stop
we still
sticks as a
gonna
pursuit
your
prevention
shit up.
measure.
Let's go.
Sticks deployed.
Copy.
Vehicles coming up to Beverly Beach, Camptown.
I want to let him back off the U-Haul just a little bit, just in case it sticks it.
Still a speed limit. Still driving speed limit.
Is that the dude, the K9?
Foxtrot driver and Bravo Mike in the passenger seat. Positive stick hit.
Copy.
Did you say a black male
Officers
passenger?
deployed 2 stop sticks and were able to strike all 4 tires.
Okay. All four tires on the U-Haul. Let's go. For today's emotional support weapon, we're going to be rocking Prada's new 10 mil pew pew. Everybody who helped Prada get her gun got their name engraved on it, just like how we did with Chanel's gun as well. You guys want to see the names engraved on it? Go to the Instagram broadcast channel where you guys can send us an email if you think we missed you. Felony stop.
Roll your windows down. Move out of the way, ma'am. Get out of the way. Turn the vehicle. Roll your windows down.
It's Prada. Go follow my dog before I put her down. Okay.
Move out of the way, ma'am. Get out of the way. Turn the vehicle off.
Getting my dog out.
Guapo.
Here, Bubba.
Roll down your window.
Here, Guapo.
Driver.
Wanna bite
Open
something?
the door slowly.
I can't tell for windows.
Why is it so blurry? I don't know. This body cam, it's because they're like zooming in.
Driver. Open the door slowly and step out.
He might have a hearing problem.
No. Chill.
Looking right at us. Yeah, she's looking at us.
Here, wait.
Imagine, hey, imagine you're one of these people and all you see is just down the road. You're like, what the f?
Dispatch informed officers the female driver contacted 911 and was actively speaking to them while in the U-Haul.
111 back. If you can get her roll down her window, I can give her command.
Seats. Wood seats. Good morning, buddy.
Cyber back. Email is not answering or responding to the operator. She's just yelling about being sent to jail. And
What do we think's happening, chat? I think they're homeless and that they stole the truck.
For details, she made numerous statements indicating emotional instability and possible delusional thinking, including fears of arrest, claims of altered medical records, allegations that her family had been killed, and that she was dealing with fake police.
Yeah,
Command
she's a
some
crazy
guys and see if we
person.
can get some compliance out of one of them.
Passenger, put your hands out the window.
To the
She's still
window!
moving around.
She keeps looking back. It looks like she's still on the phone.
The female has hung up with 911, but officials now have her contact
Bro,
information.
what the elite weapons handling? You have no stability. That's how John Wick holds it. That's actually facts.
I can see you speaking to me through the open window. I can't hear what you're saying, so that's why I have to use the
They're
speaker.
probably on
I need
drugs.
you to come outside the car.
All right, she's yelling. I think
Yeah, I can't tell what she's saying.
I have a deputy trying to make...
I gotta take a shit.
She
This
just-
poop fell in
just
my
gonna try
butthole.
to Tell the pastor to get out.
Unknown on weapons or anything like that. Just know they were in a disturbance, so I put them up for now.
Okay.
I have them.
Why are we not getting a different angle? Is there nobody who could go around the house with like an optic and like from the side see shit?
He's right over there on like 13th or something.
Can you move? Go down the side street, please.
Yeah, this is a shit
Get
show.
off the road.
Yeah,
Jeez.
absolute cluster of a day, huh, boys?
She said you're not taking my away from me again.
Officers must immediately address the risk of civilian crossfire, especially since sniper support is expected to arrive shortly.
What road is that? This is 15, so that's 14.
I feel like we're focused on the wrong shit. Maybe if we maneuvered on the U-Haul, because we legit have no idea what's going on, we won't have to worry about the cars coming because we will have handled the situation.
Black County Sheriff's Office, I need you to exit the vehicle, please. Your tires are flat. I need you to get out of the U-Haul.
Everyone's looking at me like I'm dumb. We keep pointing guns at other
My hands are
people.
frozen.
Oh, actually, that sucks. 35 degrees.
You have gloves?
What a shit day.
This is the Black County Sheriff.
Honestly, I'm banging on the glass. I'm like, open up the fucking door. I'm cold.
You need to take a deep breath and try to calm down.
That's the worst thing you could ever say. Don't tell me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
But you need to keep coming out. We need a little bit of help from your end.
Oh,
We're not
gosh.
getting any of it.
She's saying something about the Best Western.
Male passenger still not showing his hands, covered up completely with a blanket.
Jeez Louise.
Driver, can you get out of the vehicle?
Looks like she was snorting something. Awesome.
Can you try to call her phone again? I'm trying to get her to answer it.
The gloves are cold.
We're called 8 times so far.
Yeah, honestly, this could be light work because I'm just gonna go knock on the door.
Sheriff's Office K9. Will enter the vehicle and he will bite you.
I don't think he's gonna get in the car if they close the door on you, bro.
Not there. There, you weirdo.
Sheriff's Office K9. Step out of the vehicle.
You're under arrest.
No.
Why?
Yeah, he's trying to get inside this vehicle.
Why is this dog attacking the cop car? Bro, dog on the wrong side, bro. Dog is an insider threat.
You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Do it now.
Oh, if there is any 31 in that car, they're going to do all of it.
Officers now plan to physically engage the subjects in order to get them out. Muted body cam shows that officers obtain various non-lethal rounds and tools, some meant to break glass and others that emit pepper spray. Meanwhile, snipers are positioned about 50 yards perpendicular to the passenger
That's
side
where
of
they
the
needed to
vehicle
be.
by a drone operator.
This is a beautiful spot. This is that side angle. This is the main road. I'm assuming the vehicle's on the left over here and this traffic's coming this way. So now that road definitely needs to be blocked off and bro just needs to take the shot. Nikko, why don't they just pull her out? I'm honestly asking the same shit. We're like 20 minutes deep. Absolutely nothing. The problem is they have zero communication with her. Like, why have you not tried to communicate? Like, I know she rolled the window down and rolled it up, rolled it down, open door. That's not communicating. Honestly, I probably would have just been like, fuck this. Hey, we're walking up to the window or I'm pulling the car straight up to the side. Yeah, they've been there over 35 minutes. Kind of crazy to be nowhere in that amount of time. I'm worried if they f***ed it up because they called in like a crisis negotiation team. So like they fall under certain SOPs so they can't like go up and talk. Stupid.
Can we get Jenkins down here and get her on the PA?
Jenkins appears to be part of the crisis negotiations team and has been texting and calling the female driver. This officer may want Jenkins to
And
take
what
the
has that
PA
done over the
seriously.
last 30 fucking minutes? Not shit. I'm sorry. I've said this before. Some of the worst people I've ever worked with and ever met are hostage negotiators. They think they have so much wisdom and manipulation power with their words to like get someone with their words to put a gun down or like give up. And it's like, bro, I don't know what they fed you when going to the schoolhouse, but you don't know shit, and you definitely don't know how to talk to people.
PA,
She is a
as may be
psychologist.
able to better connect with the driver psychologically. However, it appears officers end up using alternative apprehension methods instead.
Car's right here.
This is another problem. They're just not communicating.
Lady, you realize you're still going to jail, right?
The negotiator can always promise, like, oh, we're gonna make it work. We did the girl who basically took over a police department. Yeah, go check that out. That was rough with the hostage negotiator. Technically, the hostage negotiators look like bigger liars than the criminals. I'm just saying.
Get ready for an aerial burst.
An aerial burst is a less lethal grenade used for crowd control. It detonates in the air before hitting its target, as shown in this manufacturer demonstration. The explosion can break windows, and some models also disperse pepper
Why
spray.
would we use that in this situation?
That was perfect.
My fingers are cold.
Driver, get out of the vehicle with your hands up.
Dig in her purse.
Wait, hey, I'm actually genuinely confused. It might be the way this video was put together. This is some of the weakest policing I think I've ever seen in my whole life. This is the closest I've ever seen to people saying the police don't know what they're doing. I just see a bunch of dudes who have a bunch of rifles pointing it at a vehicle and just using a megaphone instead of trying to figure out what's going on. And then on the other side, you just see a dude with a sniper rifle and the team set up and then a drone. After almost an hour as well.
Digging in her purse.
I don't know why we would use that thing. Like, what's that going to do?
It was a dud.
I think it went so far.
Jeez Louise.
I almost hit the perimeter again.
She said I'm not getting out when you just shot at her.
She says I'm not getting out.
Yeah, why would she get out when you just shot at her?
Damn, they're not working?
Like, to be fair.
Females now smoking a pipe inside the vehicle.
Probably just hiding all their drugs right now.
I mean, they're probably trying to smoke the stash. I would too if you were shooting at me from outside. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it looks like she just grabbed the cell phone.
Yeah, very good video with the drone. Passengers putting a blanket over.
You guys want to see how I smoke my crack?
Held a little fell out the window and started laughing when she saw the drone.
Damn.
There's someone with you that can relay the video information?
Time for dinner, meth.
Yeah,
Ding,
too
ding,
far?
ding, ding.
Okay.
Time to
I have
smoke
a dog
crack.
boy, that's all.
She had a bunch of cows in the back.
Car was, we had Rossi doing PA.
I'm sure we have it. We have the CDC as the vehicle truck over here. To make an approach. Stop switch.
Make an approach with stop sticks?
They're already flat.
All tires are already flat.
Passenger has his hands covered. Driver smoking.
See, bro is making me nervous because he just been like this the whole time. I'm ready to die. No, see, that's going to fuck me up.
So, like, what are you doing? Like, just stop it. This is right.
She's on drugs,
The,
dude.
Having.
A Zumba food?
I believe that's the drone with the glass break. Breaking both side windows, take away their heat capability. It's probably the best thing to
Hey,
do.
Chad, am I overreacting?
And hopefully, stop.
Let me know, please. Y'all know me. Let me know down below in the comments. Am I overreacting? I think I'm more irritated with the cops than the bad guys. It's like they're gathering more units and assets, but they're not doing anything. They've only done the same tactic, which is use the microphone. And then the crackheads are going to keep doing the same thing because you've been doing the same thing.
I mean, the Bearcat is going to be coming here in a minute anyway.
If they're armed or anything like that?
We don't know.
Be here in another
They've been
hour, guys.
passing
Don't you
pipe
worry.
back and forth. What's
The
she
hairbrush is crazy.
doing? Oh.
Why don't we just make this spicy? Bust the window and throw a CS grenade in that. They gonna get out of that car.
Wow, maybe that's the only good idea. Here's the problem, though. I don't think you can shoot anything into this glass. I think you can get a baton and hit it, or you can finger it and rip it out. But technically, cops, let me know down below in the comments. Technically, if you shoot through this glass, at this point, they're not resisting because you don't really have good communication with them. So they could just be saying, we can't hear you, and use that in court. And if you shoot something through this glass and it goes in her eyes, even though they resisted arrest, a cop's getting in like big fucking trouble because it's a SOE problem or an escalation of force problem.
Driver, exit the vehicle with your hands up. Do it.
Bro, we're just checking out the view.
He doesn't like anybody, to be honest with you. He probably doesn't even like me, dude. He just knows I give him food, so.
Is he talking about his dog or the guy in the passenger seat? What is going on?
Oh, this is silly.
Hey, be glad we're getting some work, man. I know you'd be in the Dunkin' drive-thru right now, but this is better.
No, I had my coffee
Yeah,
for the day.
this costs more money.
It's
Way better.
No.
And a lot of movement on the driver. Passenger is slumped down. Or
See, this is actually one of my problems with police officers. Be glad we're getting some work. Brother, no disrespect. I'm all about backing the blue. Love my police officers. What work are you doing? Realistically, you need to go train before you ever get more work. This is a clear reason as to why you're not getting work. There's no action. There's no execution. You guys are about. You're not trying to solve the problem. You're having a bunch of fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun. I've done my fair share and about when doing a lot of crazy shit, but we're executing.
Driver put a jacket on?
We need armor to part of that.
We're getting it there.
Yeah, she's probably cold. She's had her window down just like how you guys are cold.
See you moving around in the car. Please just get out with your hands up. Do what we're telling you so we can end this.
You know what doesn't
So-
hurt? Complying.
Bro,
Some people.
This could have been done
They've
by
done
now. If it needed to be like a Baker Act or something, you know what I mean? Like
Florida
hey,
Baker Act.
you know?
Okay. Allows individuals experiencing a mental health crisis to be involuntarily taken to a facility for evaluation and temporary detention if they may pose a danger to themselves or others. Perfect. Okay, gonna put you out of your misery now. Baker Act. Got it. Bang! Like, no. My gun is the Baker Act.
She has battery on Elio where she swung a clear back.
That's like, yeah, that's anyone. That's everybody at all times.
Jesus, energy drinks and drugs, bro? You can't do both. That's out of control, dude.
Actually, you can't. They're actually nobodies because they're not even participating in alcoholism.
She's doing now. She's leaning forward.
There's a bear.
She's taking a nap, bro. She's ODing. ODing in the car.
They're gonna Simo, lock the vehicle in.
We're gonna wait until he bumps the car. We're gonna pull this up to where that charger.
Dude, I'm nervous. We've seen terrible things like this happen before. Do we think the SWAT team, the SRT, whoever they brought in with the Bearcat, is going to handle business? Bro, I'm nervous. No? Okay. I have hope. I think I have hope. She probably thinks the Bearcat's a fucking dragon, dude. She's on meth.
With her hands or with her thumb? She's using her hands.
Oh, okay.
She's massaging her throat.
And she is on meth. And
Now she has a clear liquid bottle in her left hand, choking herself with the right hand. She let go.
This angle shows the clearest view. Officers pinned the U-Haul by blocking.
Bro, I don't get it, bro. The tactics don't make any sense to me, guys. Question for all the SWAT guys out there, bro. The Bearcat's in the front, right? Why in the didn't we just put this car back up against the U-Haul from the beginning? Because we didn't know what was going on. We had to be safe. We had to wait for the Bearcat. No, you don't understand. That car could have been in this position the whole time because nothing has changed from the hour ago of them getting out of the vehicle. You still don't know what's in the vehicle. If you're like, oh, well, bullets could get shot. It could still get shot through right now, and there's still no action. So if the car would have just got here, you could have walked up on that left-hand side with the sniper support here on the right-hand side and walked up to that driver's side. This is what I'm talking about, a severe lack of execution. You could have already been in position for this too. The Bearcat just got there, so it's okay that the Bearcat's doing that now. But why was this car not here before?
This angle shows the clearest view. Officers pinned the U-Haul by blocking the front with the Bearcat and the back with the Cruiser, which is just off screen to the left.
She's opening another drink. Drinking it.
he and I are dealing with K9. If you just, yep.
You guys need shatter balls?
I got a bag full of.
Bro, you know what cops need to carry? Let me know if the...
Fancy.
What is that? Yo! Wait, what is that? Officers holding shatter balls used to break open glass windows. I was literally just about to say, cops need to start carrying like BB guns, dude. All of y'all who don't obey, who don't listen, take away all the tasers, give cops their normal gun and a BB gun that will literally just go through your clothing. Shit like this that will bust windows and put you down. Paintball gun, all of that. It doesn't matter. If you're not complying, it's a proper escalation of force.
You just toss something out the window? You see it?
We're just hanging out watching this girl do drugs.
She's doing it all. She's got energy drinks in there too.
Just going through everything she's got.
Possibly took pills. We don't know for sure. We're
She
gonna
gonna
shut
OD?
some windows. Be prepared for gas and whatnot, and we'll see what happens.
Limited by height. That's crazy.
Everybody's just dogging each other. He cannot physically aim his weapon towards the subjects. Okay, do you guys see how his shit is not pushed in right here? He literally has a height disadvantage because he can't hunker down on his gun right now, which is crazy. Maybe don't put a guy in the turret who isn't tall enough to look through the peephole.
Nikko can jump up there up front.
She's just doing all the drugs she can right now. I've called probably about 30 times and I sent text messages. She's not even looking at her phone. It's probably on silent. He's sitting there like they're waiting.
No, it's because she's on drugs and doesn't care, Miss Negotiator, who believes she has all of the power.
Give him every chance to surrender.
I'm out of my car.
Yeah, go grab it. It's on the other street, but I'll get it.
You know what?
I'll get it quick.
When was this? February 2026. Homicide rate in Florida, February 2026. This is people think like this shit's all fun and games, and like I get it. This month that this is happening, there were 68 gun deaths in Florida. We are just watching crackheads smoke crack right now for fun with drones and sniper rifles. This is actually a huge problem.
He's got the most melancholy voice.
Are we ready to shatter ball or are we waiting?
I Brushing your teeth, maybe?
Now the driver's now brushing their cheeks.
No, that's good hygiene. We're not gonna knock that. We're not gonna knock that.
Brushing their teeth.
She does not care.
Bro, why
Stop
did
blocking windows with sunlight and stuff, though?
They know what's coming.
Neither one of them seems to care that much. I don't know.
This is the last time she's gonna get to taste all this shit. Dude, I think she's downing a bunch of drugs right now. What the f? Brushing her teeth, drinking Red Bull.
This time, maybe
Genius.
it'll mellow her out.
There might have been weed in the bowl.
It's like an angel dust or something.
Miss got blue with the bitties, let's go. She getting ready for the mugshot.
If you can pick up over here, they're getting ready to move up. You don't have
And
to,
send
you don't
some
have to worry
product.
about it.
She's
You can take
chilling
over
right
here
now.
for a minute while I get my
All
dog
the doors
out.
closed.
I'm
They
moving
can't.
up
Sorry.
quick. No, you're staying over here.
Okay, keep coming, keep coming.
Hey, emergency plan will be this.
I'm gonna take a knee real quick.
Come here, buddy.
What is the plan right now? Because if the plan is something we could have done without the Bearcat pinning the front, that's crazy.
Shot out.
Oh my God.
Copy.
Nice for a heads up.
Slay! Slay your enemies, the dog.
Alright. Shot out.
They didn't want to do that an hour ago?
Email is moving her hands, nothing visible.
No, where
Male
the
has
dog's
not
gonna get
made
her.
his hands visible under the blanket.
6151, just confirming you said SWAT's moving up.
10-4, SWAT's on the move.
I'm so irritated. Why didn't they do this an hour ago? The only difference is that they have a vehicle parked in front. Now they're literally just throwing little metal balls at the window. Bro, take a baton and break that shit. There you
There you go. There you go.
Wait here.
I like the ball thing though, because they're reusable, but like, just make it into a gun thing, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back.
Oh, what a toss! Yes!
She's grabbed, she's coming out.
That was
Get out, get out, get out.
Show some skin and stuff now. Parking.
okay.
Driver's running.
Issue now though. So this is turning into a fracture side issue now because the Bearcat is there.
Show some skin and stuff now. Parking.
Driver's running.
Hey, hold. I just wanted you to cover. Park's in him. Parking, buddy.
I'm sorry guys. The reason I have these breakdowns and I don't want you guys to think I'm like trying to f these cops over. I am pausing live in action, reacting with critical thinking as if feet were on the ground, right? The canine handle on the dog just took off. Bro is actively in a stack. This shows to me bad cop, bad training, newbie. You never dip out of a set stack when you're dealing with a threat. What he just did is cause lack of security, wants to go do something because he's bored and wants fun. And now he caused this guy in the middle to lose, pull him back in, which he should be doing. And now we're two less guys in the fight. Like, there's a lot of issues here with this training. What the fuck are you doing? I need you to cover. Yeah.
Parking, buddy.
Me go with him, go with him.
Male is still in the vehicle, covered by blanket.
Parking.
You got to let your boys work. You have to do your job.
Drop it down. Drop it down.
Guapo, get this bitch.
Control your dog.
Let's go, Guapo, my boy.
Good boy, buddy. Good parking.
Male has not moved. He is still under the blanket. Driver door is open if y'all need to go around to the other side.
Dubs in the chat for Guapo.
Get her hand.
Guapo been biting cars, lady. He been waiting for this.
I got her hand.
Good, Guapo. Okay, now we got to get the dog off. We got to get the dog off now. Yo, Guapo get bite too? El Dose bites?
Good parking, buddy.
I can't get to that arm.
Get it. Good parking.
Okay, actually, no. The dog's doing good. So the only reason I'm okay with the dog holding onto that arm is people are like, well, I wouldn't move my arm because I'm getting bit by a dog. Well, the reason that dog's locked on, not letting go, is because she could be going for a gun. So chomp away at that arm. But the second the arm comes out and you can grab that wrist, get the dog off, bro.
Put your hands behind your back, man. You're not helping us.
Hey, Guapo like, flesh is good.
Wait, get back, Ron. Back off.
Whoa. Officer's about to use a canine breaker bar. Does that go in the dog's mouth?
Back off. Back off. Dog off. Dog off. Back up, right. Okay. All right. They're not double locked.
Why are you all tense up? Stop.
Thought I warned him, man.
Is Prada going to be the queen of canine dogs? Like, I just have a high expectation of canine, like police canines. I get it that they're super riled up and shit like that. I've been training my Belgian Malinois on the bite sleeve. When I tell her to drop, that bitch is dropping that shit. And it's her favorite toy. And she is about to turn not 6 months old. Like, she's a puppy. Like, I get it. You want your police canine to get it. But, like, now a lot of people can be like, oh, you're full of shit. Do I need to go get the bite sleeve and show you guys Prada on the bite sleeve really quick if she's ramped up? So this is Prada's bite sleeve. She's a puppy, so she has to have a certain type because her teeth just came in. But let's see if Prada listens. Less. She's gonna bite. She's gonna play with it. We can get her fired up, and then look at that. When I tell her to drop, she drops it.
These pockets. Just cross your ankles.
Bro, what is up with the dogs biting this car?
Good boy. Pocket.
Come on.
Come on, Mako. Get in there, bud.
I'm gonna move up a little bit. Pocket. Mako, get in the pocket.
Throw your dog in there. Go, commit to death, throw your dog in that car.
No. Pocket.
Think SWAT's moving up?
Just a military dude trying to assist some officers and some fellow cross training. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we've got some pretty elite modern icon dog harnesses, okay? There's a little handle on top here. So when your dog's not listening like this, you're gonna grab them. You're gonna run with them, and you're gonna yeet them. That's what the handle's for, into the vehicle. Sometimes when dogs are excited, they don't see. I like to say they just go.
Here we go.
Coming out. Push up there? Yep, you guys push up. Hey, get behind the shield.
I'm on your side with lethal.
What?
Get out of the truck.
Seatbelt is on.
All right, bail, bro. They're in front of us.
See, fracture side. So the best players out of this whole thing is actually that sniper team. They tried to set up that flanking element. They were ready. The Bearcat came, f***ed everything up. The people got out of the car. They can't engage. Dude is now here. This dog is on the other side. They can no longer take a shot on bro here. Fracture side. Nico's like, no, I like this guy. He's great.
What do you guys want?
Not on him. Not on him. He's got the blanket.
Pocket.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong here again. I'm trying to jump into handler mode, like when I handle my service dog, Chanel, or if I have to handle my service dog, Prada. If this guy's here and I know my teammates have this dude here, I do not want these officers on the right here shooting because they could possibly hit my dog. Another thing to think about. These are drug addicts. These people are doing drugs. I do not need my dog hanging out in their blanket where they wrapped up all the cocaine, the meth, the crack for my dog to eat and possibly swallow. So at this point, when I have no bite, I'm going to recall my dog. But here's another thing. The handler should be thinking of all this, but the fellow officers should be helping. Somebody should be saying, recall the dog. Seriously, use situations like this to not hate on the police, but understand how crazy and chaotic things can be. And I highly encourage everybody, even if your life is not on the line, everything you're doing all day long, utilize your critical thinking skills. If shit did go wrong, where are you going? What are you doing? You know, the typical thing you would ask a veteran, you know, you're like, oh, that guy probably already knows where he's going if there was a gunfight right now. It's like, do that with yourself. It's fun to play what if, and then it's also really good at getting your brain to start processing in stressful situations, other than trying to learn how to process in your first stressful situation. So I know I'm yapping right now, but this This is crazy to me because right now I'm seeing that you guys need to think for yourselves because our police are taking a lot of time.
You stepped out?
Move back. Move back. Keep going. Hands up.
Hands up! Come towards me.
One person on verbals. Who's got it?
I got it. Listen to me, sir. Listen to me. All right, start coming towards me slowly.
A lot of thinking for my brain that's always turned off. Well, that's the thing, exactly, right? I also encourage everybody who conceals carries to utilize these critical thinking skills because you need your brain to process if that moment ever comes.
If you don't listen, you're going to get bit.
Keep coming.
He's probably not going to get bit. The dog wants to bite the car again.
Stop. Turn around.
Watch him. Watch him.
On the ground.
Come back.
Step up. Walk back to me. Do it now. Walk back.
Can the less than lethal get the f out the way, bro? We have a 5-foot gap here. Your less than lethal is going to do nothing. Get out of the way.
Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep your hands up. Keep coming.
Oh, my dogs would let me die if somebody broke into the house. The dogs aren't doing nothing. They're just letting me know that the person's at the house.
Keep your hands out. Keep your hands out.
I got cups.
Bro's just now waking up. He's like, I was asleep, and then I woke up, and there was a beautiful dog.
What are you arresting me for? Why are you doing this to me?
How about
You can't park your U-Haul on the sidewalk, ma'am.
Why are you doing this to me?
because you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
For what?
For just what I just told you.
Fleeing and eluding.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
No, ma'am.
You're sick.
Well, I saw you smoke crack a few times in our drone, so can't do that.
What jail?
Swing wide to get a good visual inside. Clear.
Actually, you know what? I want to address that question. This is not a bad thing. Tyler said, I genuinely wonder why civilian dogs are more better trained than police canines. Let me tell you why. I hear what you're saying, but that's not exactly true. Okay. Like I said, guys, I'm fair but stern. The reason a lot of canines, I think, operate the way that they do is they're a tool. And these dogs are trained and simply work to handle, even though they're meant to do one thing, they're not just bomb dogs or, like attack dogs. They handle kind of like a plethora of things and situations. So the dog has to have his own kind of breakdown, thought processes, right? Compared to myself, who I have my dog, and I train my dog very, very hard on specific tasks and drills. So I would say that it's not that civilian dogs are better trained. It's just that we might think that they're better because they're trained up on a specific task. These dogs are trained up on those specific tasks, but then they go and train on other things and other things and other things. Unlike my dogs who just do something and then it's only those specific things. If that makes sense. Are probably not going to do any of the shit these dogs just did. Guapo, they're not going to get a good bite, nothing like that.
This car's moving, you're coming back here. Let's go. We need to search him too when we're done.
Where's the ambulance?
We're waiting on you. You stop fighting. You stop fighting. We'll take you right to the ambulance. You understand that?
Paramedics are supposed to be helping me right now.
If you stop fighting,
We're trying to take you there, lady.
you start kicking her.
That George Floyd shit ain't going to work here, ma'am.
She was resisting to get the cuffs on. Left dog on until she was able to get handcuffed. Pulled them off. We don't know the extent of the injury. You might have to cut off her shirt, sleeve. You got her feet.
Okay, we're gonna take care of you. Don't play games with me. Got it?
I'm trying to catch my breath.
That's who a firefighter paramedic that's been through shit.
Pick this one up right here. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. That's perfect.
Souls. Souls.
Obviously, whoever's car he goes into, they got to do this. Yeah. There's your fancy shoes. Put them back on.
No, right now, there needs to be a proper SOP. I would totally not let bro in my vehicle unless I can put handcuffs on his hands, handcuffs on his ankles, and then actually, I'm not even gonna, I'll put some on the game. Hey, somebody who wants to be a bazillionaire, put something to put on top of handcuffs for criminals to where they can't use their hands to get into their pockets and stuff with their handcuffs. That way officers are safe. Like a spit mask, but it's like a big glove for your hands. That way you can't go in there, pull out a needle, do whatever. Get out the way, bro.
I'm gonna hop in there?
Yeah. Give me two.
Like a body. There's like 30 just dudes in there like zombied out.
May, we're gonna set you up. Just cooperate with us, and this will be nice and easy. Alright, I don't see anything else.
Yeah, like a mitten. I'm sure they have shit like that, but I just don't see it utilized enough. It should be mandatory after putting on handcuffs. It would help out so much.
Or is it an investigative stop?
An investigative stop.
I just wondering.
Why would you ask that?
What, you didn't think I had a good stop?
I was in Daytona. I couldn't hear it.
So technically I had PC because they were parked on a sidewalk.
I don't know if you guys care.
What? It is. Watch it.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not looking through all these, man.
I wish there was a picture of us both masked up. We looked up.
Holy horror.
According to reports, both suspects have prior criminal histories.
What just happened with those cops?
I wish there was a picture of us both masked up. We looked up.
I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to let it slide. It's not a big deal. It's whatever.
Holy horror.
According to reports, both suspects have prior criminal histories. May's record includes drug possession, obstruction, trespassing, battery on a law enforcement officer, and
She's gonna be a model one day.
in court. Jamie is a registered sex offender for lewd and lascivious battery on a victim aged 12 to 15 and has a history of drug possession, battery, and theft. On May, they found a glass smoking device, and in the vehicle, they found a glass bomb and another single-hit smoking device. Officers also found what appears to be illegal mail addressed to May, which has writing on it. DS. The police report states officers.
Yeah, so let's just kill that guy.
21 grams of marijuana. No other drugs or paraphernalia are listed in the report.
We gotta just put some people down. I'm gonna put something in perspective for you guys. We did all of this nonsense, wasted like 2 hours, utilized a bunch of resources, utilized a bunch of money, did nothing for a long time. And in that month, while this was going on, 68 people were killed just by gun violence alone. And their main priority was keeping this sexual offender alive and well. That's all these officers did. These officers made sure to spend the next 2 hours wasting all these resources and time to make sure this sexual offender of children is still alive and okay. That irritates me. That irritates me a lot, guys.
However, this may have actually been May's drugs, considering the charges that were laid out. For this case, Jamie faces a sole count of resisting without violence. He submitted a plea of guilty and was sentenced to 15 days in prison and given 15 days of jail credit, even though the verdict and sentence was handed down just 8 days after the incident, meaning he was released prior to the publication of this video. He must also pay $270.
So he is back out on the streets now. All of this to allow him, of all people, to go back on the streets. The cop who said, "Oh, we got work. Be happy." Are you happy, bro? Just curious. Glad you got your work. What was your work doing? Your work was protecting a child sexual predator and keeping him alive instead of putting this down and ending the situation quickly. Possibly allowing those other 68 people to die.
One count of attempting to elude law enforcement with lights and sirens active. One count of resisting arrest with violence. One count of assault on a law enforcement officer. One count of use or possession of drug paraphernalia, and one count of possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis. She pled not guilty. Her most recent court update suggests she may not be mentally competent to stand trial. If found,
she is kind of head.
The court will likely order treatment to restore competency, and the case would resume if competency is restored. If it cannot be restored, the charges may be dismissed.
So tell me why everybody is being let go. Americans, you are allowing criminals, you complain about taxes, right? Even myself. But we're allowing criminals to run up a budget and then get let loose free and then commit more crimes. What are we doing? All of this for literal nothing. And here's another one too, because I don't want you guys to forget about shit. We also have it to where a Ukraine girl gets stabbed on the neck on the bus and kills the white girl, right? And then the guy gets let go. He's free, by the way. But then we have people who have served the country, like a Marine who stopped a person from getting mugged or robbing or whatever the fuck it was on the subway. The guy ended up getting hurt or dying, and then the Marine goes to jail? Wake up. Lacking is a personal problem. Always take care of your own safety. Okay, love you. Thank you. Bye.